Greetings, this is Trina Ridamitra, half-elven YouTuber, and welcome to part 2 of my reaction to Critical Role, Campaign 3, Episode 31. First off, I do not own nor am I associated with Critical Role, its YouTube or Twitch channels, or any of its other online presence. I'm just a fan sharing with other fans. There will be a link to their YouTube and Twitch channels in the description. Please check out their official site. Here you go. And with a short rest and long messages, and this being the set for at least one more message to gather clarification, and potential another time this episode. I don't know how many. We'll get more of a lore bomb in this time for F.C.G's backstory. Maybe we can get a little bit more information on what happened in his original party of Poc-O-Pea.
Welcome back. Sorry for the long first half. I lost track of time. It happens.
That was also our fault. There's a lot going on.
I mean, you're right. It was your fault. Fuck you guys.
We kept being
Jesus.
born. Yeah.
I had a good time too. But you all get a long rest.
Yay!
You sleep through the night until eventually bits of sunrise and warmth begin to creep out from the opening of the cavern, and you begin to rouse to the new day. What would you like to do?
Good morning. How was it? Did you
I
dream?
didn't have any, nothing.
All right.
It's a good thing.
It's good?
Yeah. I didn't want one.
Okay.
I finished. I felt like there was some significant family role play going on, so I just wanted to support since Imogen and F.C.G were there. So if you wanna
Did you sleep?
If you wanna work on, your parents, the birdie and also I made it for the cloth in here, the textiles are just garbage, but anyway, I just wanted you to have something to work with, so if you need to kill something, you can.
Wait,
Anyway.
what?
I feel like I might be at Hat Strike today, I'm not sure, but
How did you make these so fast, Chipney?
I've done better, trust me. There's a pet if you guys work it out, but otherwise we'll just keep it a three-pronged family system.
The glasses, this just looks so much like the bird.
The hair is all real, by the way.
Is it
Where did you get it?
I know where you got it.
Oh, no.
Snip, snip, Minnie.
Nobody checks their pubes in the morning.
You're right.
You're right.
About
How we
that.
doing, pubes?
Oh, by the way,
FCG is
FCG.
Go.
This is the worst Pinocchio story. I hate it
Yes.
so much.
Yeah,
One patch of
he doesn't
flesh
have
that's
to
kept
get the
alive on a
point
little
yet.
grid, and it just grows.
Little merkin, yeah. He's got a Brazilian.
No genitalia.
I'm just seeing the scene in the next gen movie when Data gets the patch of skin on him. It's just differently.
Oh my
Anyway.
god, yes.
Anyway.
You hear Orm's voice about 20 feet above saying, "Were you up all night working on those?" And he's just up there with the two ropes, just extending his arms out.
Just do an iron cross?
Yep.
Asshole.
Oh my god. Look at his lats.
That's why it's a fantasy role-playing game.
What do you mean? That's a direct mirror.
A couple of hours, art's never really done. You just abandon it for a while. How long are you going to do that?
He lets go one rope and then just starts to do Cirque
Lord
stuff,
bless
swinging
you,
down
very
and down and down and lands.
Just doing some search stuff.
What are you doing in there? You left me for 6 years. Fuck you. It was 112. You can just
You know, the parents, her parents look a lot older than they actually do in real life.
You pull back. And glancing inside, in the tangle, they are jammed around a glowing purple
is Fern technically older than her parents right now?
What? Oh my god. Oh, their love manifested.
I don't think that.
Glowing rock.
No, Lana, I don't think that's what happened.
What do you want out again?
They didn't
They came alive
manifest.
again, didn't they?
I think they're alive.
What's Fern doing right now?
Yeah, I look around. I look towards the rocks.
Kissing the.
2 of the rocks are missing.
Those are the ropes out there.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
As you reach for it,
Yeah, you did it.
I was just going for the dolls, but you're right, I guess it is in there.
a gentle voice begins to creep into the back of your mind as your fingers find the proximity of the stone. Good.
No. No. No.
Do you not want it?
Sorry, was that out loud?
Did you hear her?
No.
For a second.
Yeah.
Wait, heard who?
I'm gonna get my handkerchief off my neck. I'm gonna reach in and grab the rock and chuck it across the room.
Okay, you chuck it and it shatters.
Oh.
The color within diminished.
Do you think Pate is conspiring against me?
I don't think that's what happened.
Oh.
I don't know how it got in there, but I doubt with my entire being that Pate got a rock
You're right.
and
no,
brought it
that's
in the house.
Paranoid, he'd never
You know,
betray me.
we don't actually know
You
where
want
that
the
rock
dangerous
came from.
man. Be warned, child. Not everyone's looking out for your well-being like I am. I'll keep you safe.
Wait.
What?
Sorry. Wait. Hold that thought. Bladder full from the morning. I go outside.
Okay. You're outside, and there's like kind of the early morning sunlight starting to creep over the western horizon. You kind of like hits your eye a little bit as you come out of the initial like cave entrance onto the little platform that coasts upward to the top of the mesa. But you're alone.
I'm alone. Check around. All look good.
Do you want to share a little bit more of that information? Tired of you withholding.
I'm just paying attention from my distant, forgotten perch, my dear.
Oh.
You continue to wander around things that hold all manner of delightful and dangerous magics. You know the impact they can have on you. You know the impact that magic has had on you. I claim responsibility myself.
No,
So just
no shit.
consider this recompense. Trying to keep you safe. For if you die, I go too.
Well,
That was not the bomb I expected to have it drop.
Maybe.
But that
Be
is
so
interesting.
confident that you'll always have this lifeline.
I'm always confident.
Tell me. I know you've been listening. What do you make of this moon prison situation?
I
What
spend
would
some
you
of
do?
I spend some of my time doing a bit of research on solstices myself. It's incredible the things that can happen during the proper alignments with the proper preparations. We had a bit of a stress timeline and had to do with what we had at our disposal, and we still achieved something great. I can't even begin to fathom what some others might be up to. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't excited to watch from within. So please continue. At the very least, satiate my curiosity. At the very most, get as involved as you like.
Fuck. Look back inside. Shake her out of my head.
Oh.
Who's ready for some morning tea? Yes?
What
yes.
you got?
I don't know. I'm going to go raid the cabinets. I'll be back.
There are sacks on the ground. There are no cabinets. But you find some things that, where's the Dean Birdie's like eager to be like, well, if you're looking for tea, I can show you where my different stores are. I've been kind of keeping a collection here of the odd leaves that I could cultivate or, import with a couple of connections I had in Bassaris and sort of bringing you through the process of the mixing and matching that she does here. So yeah, you go ahead and start brewing up tea for everybody. All right.
When Ladna's gone making tea, Orem just walks past Imogen, stops and just sort of adjusts his armor and says, "Friend, put one of those in your bag too," and keeps walking.
Snitches be bitches.
Bewitches.
Fucking stitches.
Leads to riches. What are we doing today, y'all?
Well, it seems like we have lots of options, right? To go see Dancer.
Yeah.
To go see
Paragon's Call.
Did you end up contacting Dancer to come here?
I did, but I ran out of magic and I couldn't communicate much with her. Just said hello and she responded.
What would she say?
Fern tea.
Oh, thank you.
Was it okay? Was it favorable?
It was vague.
What do you mean?
She seemed disturbed, unsettled.
Did she know it was you?
I said who it was.
Disturbed how?
I don't know. She just seemed disturbed.
I find the notion that she's still around disturbing and unsettling, personally.
Well, I don't. I'm glad she's alive.
Yeah, it's just the process by which that happened that worries me.
You think she was raised by some sort of undead monster?
No, I don't think there was enough to raise. That was a chunky grease spot at that point, to be frank. So,
what?
Any indication where she is?
No, but I can try again today.
Maybe you should. I mean, if you want her to come here.
Yeah, of course. Are we going to set off soon, or should I do it now?
Do you feel like you can trust her enough for this?
Of course.
We don't bring her here, right?
Well, yeah, because she can look at the telescope and tell us how to fix it.
Well, maybe we can just find her when we get back to town then. Are we going to wait for her to come here?
I don't know.
Or are we going to snag her?
I don't know. That's a good question. It might be faster to bring her here.
We could vet her.
I think
Maybe she's got a tail, or somebody's like holding her against her.
Thing
We were a big
there.
group when we came out here and we got attacked, so we don't want her on her own. Maybe we meet up with her. She's in the city, right?
That's what
Isn't that we?
my other friend, whose name I know, said.
Joe?
Not
Joe.
Not Joe.
It was.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, my other friend who I'm very good friends with.
What you're thinking of is
Nura? No. Shit.
Esmer.
Esmer. Yep, that's my friend. Esmer Proenza.
Can't make sense of any of my fucking notes.
That drawing's pretty great.
Well, here, I'll try one more time now just to see if she's in town, because otherwise, you know.
What's the point?
If she's not there, then, I mean, we're still going to go into town.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out soon.
Yep.
All right, I'll cast Sending again.
Okay.
Dancer, it's me, Fresh Cut Grass again. I might
You can really say F.C.G to make it one
I
word.
might need you soon, and I'm worried about you. Where are you? Can you tell me?
Okay. There's a pause.
Uh-huh.
Before that same gravelly voice kicks in. Please, leave me alone. I barely got away. I hope I never see you again. Okay. You know what you did.
Well, that's not good.
There's a static.
Static? Oh, in me?
Flashes in your mind.
Oh, shit.
Think of him, think of him, think of him.
4 points. 4 points of what?
4 points.
Oh, boy.
4 points. Of what?
Oh, boy. That's
Restore-
not good.
Does he have a memory restoring system in this?
Okay.
Points of what? Points of
Memory store.
I guess you'll see fresh cut grass just sort of
memory store point
go silent for a second and go limp a little bit and just sort of hang their head down a bit and kind of sort of fade.
Letters? Letters.
Fresh cut grass. Hey, hey. Hey.
I'm gonna detect thoughts.
Is she okay?
Memory. Shut up. What? What?
Anything?
I think we remember the more roleplay, but
you go to detect
far
thoughts
more
on the fresh cut grass
than we do.
And there is this burgeoning wave of tumultuous emotion and intensity, a level of stress and anger and just a bottled cacophony of so many different voices and thoughts that they've taken on through years. It's at a brimming point, at a breaking point. Do you push further in?
No.
Yeah.
Make a wisdom saving throw, fresh cut grass.
What am I trying to beat?
I don't know. A 15 probably?
Wisdom. 17.
And with that, the loud noise becomes a heavy crackling. And you have to pull out before you're afraid it's going to pierce your mind too. And with that, you pull back, your eyes focus. That piercing pain in your head begins to subside, and you just see the limp, staring, fresh-cut grass there before you.
Are you okay?
Did
What?
Did it sound like different voices? Like different personalities of thought?
Different voices, voices you hadn't heard, you couldn't recognize some of your voices. You heard some of your thoughts in there, other people. You heard cries of pain, you heard apologies, you heard whispers, you heard just hundreds of moments of time, of different voices, all at once.
It's like their brain became a bit overloaded, maybe.
Yeah.
There was a lot of everything.
Like when you're in a crowded room?
All at once. Kinda.
Is he still out?
I saw Joe do this once, and I'll just walk over and I'll pull out the wooden mallet. Oh, boom! All of a sudden, chat! Oh, shit.
Make like, what was it, like 4 or 5 points of damage?
I guess I'll move.
Okay.
And I will.
Oh no.
I guess first.
Oh no.
This whole time we were worried about the fucking werewolf. The werewolf spine.
Well.
Is he? Because he just did that.
I showed you what I wrote.
I guess I'll just buzzsaw him.
And almost an immediate reaction to the impact of the mallet with a soft clung, you watch the limp body of fresh cut grass just snap into one fast killing motion as the buzzsaw ramps up and lunges for Chetney. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Do I get any sort of bonuses
You have
in this
advantage on
stage?
this.
Good, because I'm going to need it.
I'm sorry, I'm making really hard.
That's a 19 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Any bonuses to damage or just as is?
I think it's just as is. I'll double check here in a second.
Oh, I rolled terribly.
Holy for damage.
Mm-hmm.
This has been the night of Travis going on.
Various, I told
I
you
kind
so.
of figured that this is. I figured we found out he may have been the one who dual pistol Linka.
Did you text me? What's
I
happening?
did not.
No. I just rolled a 1, so it's only 2 points of damage.
But I did not expect
2 points of damage.
Let's
him
make it
to go.
3 because I'm devastated.
Oh God!
And I'll let's see. Bonus action. I will cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
And I'll make it a wood chisel. Just hanging right over his head. Can I also attack with that?
You can,
All
yeah.
right, go ahead.
Turn him off! Turn him off! Turn him off!
That's a natural 20. All right, so terrible roll. So 10 points of damage.
Oh my God!
A streak of red blood as the buzzsaw just tears through the shoulder, but thankfully your reaction pulls you back, and it's just more of a gross-looking flesh wound. And as you're still reacting, you look above and watch as this brief burst of energy apparates into this kind of odd arcane wood chisel that then stabs right into your sternum.
Oh God!
I'll use my movement to just get right up on him, and I'll just start saying, "Why don't you shut up? Why don't you shut your fucking mouth?"
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Alrighty, 25 to 20.
Wait,
22.
rolling and processing this. What is that?
20 to 15?
16.
18. Woo!
Okay.
No, wait, who was first? Start over.
Ashton was first.
I get 14.
Okay, hold on. We'll get to that in a second.
Sorry.
So you're, who's the higher dexterity of the two of you?
18. My dex is 14.
Would it be Obama? Oh, this better still be recording.
What is that? Can you?
That's a 9.
19.
Okay.
Okay.
So Ash, Loudna, Fern,
Okay.
Somebody had a 16.
And then
Imogen,
And then Orem.
And then Chetney, because I had a 15 too.
Mm-hmm. And then Fresh Cut Grass.
14.
Okay.
And then, that's it.
Oh
I was like, oh, we count 6. Oh, it's because I put Fresh Cut Grass on the enemy side of the initiative.
Oh my God.
All right, Ashton, you're up first. In this sudden flash of energy and violence, you just from your like calm, like somewhat calm but concerned state, you see Fresh Cut Grass move faster than they've ever moved before, and just start tearing into Chetney.
Okay, fuck this. I'm going to rage.
Turn him off! Yes, turn him off!
Never stopping with gravity. I pull the fucking gravity going full speed. What am I going to do with this?
Did you make your save, by the way?
My save?
At the end of each turn.
Oh, okay. Let me look at that. What does that mean?
Such a happy
We're watching
It's all
Boston
important.
Dynamics totally shred aging gnomish Paul Newman right now. Just a gnomish cool hand Luke getting shredded.
Here. Sam, just roll a wisdom saving.
Okay.
Power
cycle. I did not. It was bad. 12.
Yeah. So all right, Ashton, what's your turn?
I'm gonna run up and I've got full gravity going. I'm going a little grayscale, and I'm gonna run and just grapple.
Okay, you're gonna attempt to grapple.
I'm gonna attempt to grapple.
All right.
Which chamber are we in? Sorry.
You are in the main chamber with all the green, like, grasses and grown planters
shit.
around you. There's
So
the
this is
broken
the homie
furniture.
space.
This is the homie
I
space.
was not expecting that.
So go ahead and make an athletics check.
Mm-hmm.
You make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Terrible. 4.
12.
You are grappled. Something you are held, which means you can still do everything. Your speed is 0.
That's enough. That's enough, buddy. Come on.
All right, Laudna, you're up.
So he's grappled.
Yeah, they're currently holding on Fresh Cut Grass in the back, and now that you can see the eyes right there, the lenses that denote the eyes of Fresh Cut Grass, usually like gentle and like a lighter white coloration, are a deep set venomous red.
Whoa! Oh shit!
What?
F.C.G's Ruin is born.
Man.
Here's the secret. You're all Ruinous Boy.
I would not be surprised at those points.
Laudna is in a weird headspace, and suddenly she just starts hearing this rushing in her ears, and it's like she can hear the words that Delilah just said about how her friends are going to betray her, and how I'm in a dangerous place, and how I need to protect myself, and my friends are going to betray me, and my friends are going to betray me, and my friends are going to betray me. And I walk up to him, and I wrap my hands around his head, and I say, "Don't you fucking do this, wake up!" And I'm going to do Hunger of the Shadow.
What is that?
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
I'm going to do
So go ahead and roll for that.
amazing new title. It sounds like a Japanese horror movie.
Natural 20.
This is getting real!
What does that do?
It immediately replaces all robotic parts with human parts.
It's a very specific feature.
Just fingernails everywhere.
She's
Oh, that's so gross.
4d8.
A damage?
Yep.
Yo, that's some 8s, bitch. Sorry.
Holy shit! Really?
16, 21, 23.
Water willy game.
Doubled to 46.
Just
plus 4.
You're off your rock.
So,
What type of damage?
I'll let you, I guess, describe it, Matt, because this is the first time that's happening. But
That's
Laudna
50 points of damage?
is shaking, and I do 50 points of damage as I grasp his
Well,
hand.
here, I won't speak it because I'm going to ask you an interesting question.
Okay.
How do you want to do this?
Non-lethal?
I do have 56 hit points.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. I was looking. You're right. So never mind. Never mind. I literally was looking up. I was on Laudna's character sheet and saw a lower number. That's on me. Sorry. So I will describe it then.
Kidding.
Sorry, didn't mean to spook you there.
Yeah.
Or did I?
I mean, you tell me, bro.
No, you're right. So as you grasp the face, you hear that voice curl up from in the back of your mind once more and be like, "You see, at the end of all things, only yourself can be relied on when all love is taken." And with that sense of all love is taken, that cold sensation emerges through your fingers, and that glowing red light you see in the face of Fresh Cut Grass briefly turns a black, void-like umbra. And you hear this creaking of metal as all the joints in the body of Fresh Cut Grass immediately seem to almost corrode, like the metal had been left to the elements for hundreds of years. You see rust and oil and all these sort of just dark chemicals and elements of eroded material just suddenly apparate and fill the gaps of their body. And with that, you feel this rush, this overwhelming surge of power within the center of your chest, and your gentle, cold, slow heartbeat for a moment fills with warmth and life.
I'll add to that, as F.C.G's eyes turn black, mine flash with red, almost the same color as his, and as I'm gripping, almost digging my nails, cracking his metallic faceplate, just under my breath, you hear, "This isn't who you are." Uncertain who she's talking to.
I can't transfer suffering to myself, right?
Unfortunately, no. I'm sorry.
Cool.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Fern, you're up.
Okay.
That was crazy.
That's a huge hit.
Yeah.
50? Yeah.
Dude.
Holy moly. Okay. I am going to walk over and place my hand on his head, on their head, and I'm going to cast heat metal.
Oh.
Okay.
Just to try to shuffle up the
I
brain.
haven't let go, by the way. I will say I'm just like continuing to almost crush his skull inward. I haven't released
Definitely. Oh,
Okay,
definitely.
Great. Okay, so you go ahead and cast heat metal. How much damage does that deal?
That is...
To be clear, I attacked you with a wooden mouse. Okay. All these other people came
Just go and roll 2d8 damage.
I will behead you.
Holy.
Nothing I can fucking do.
That is 15 points.
You're knocking him unconscious?
I'm unconscious.
Okay. Fern, how do you want to do this?
Oh, do. Okay.
You just overheat, then you got a little cool down.
I just
Something like that.
want to knock him out. And I'm just going to go over and say, I'm just going to scramble some stuff around, put you to sleep because you're being a little weird. And...
Your parents don't like you.
Oh,
They never
wow.
did, and that's why they got rid of you. And you know what? They were fucking right.
Wow. So I just shoot out the heat metal and just sort of keep going.
Okay, you watch as the normally, now heavily tarnished, kind of dull, goldish brass coloration to fresh cut grass begins to immediately flare to a bright orange. And at that moment, how much damage was it?
15.
15 fire damage. You both take 15 fire damage as you're clutching this metallic entity that now suddenly flares to extreme heat action. You feel the side of your face begin to sizzle in an instant, and you instinctively begin to let go as you go limp, and you just throw him to the ground.
Don't let go. I
You
take
just
it and I just keep.
Hold the head there, a limp, fresh cut grass. The eyes now darkened as consciousness slips.
As my eyes fade, I guess looking at her, I'll just say, "You were never alive." And then I'm dead.
Unconscious.
Unconscious.
I can just. You see Laudna's tip of her black, cracked fingernails sink into the soft metal, almost puncturing it.
Stop!
I'm gonna cast calm emotions on this whole fucking bubble.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I gently lay him down.
Worm's going to quietly go over and try to twist and take away the buzzsaw on F.C.G's arm, if that's possible.
Indeed. Yeah. You,
Yes.
given the context of this and your high enough past its perception, you've noticed that the buzzsaw definitely has a different coloration to the rest of F.C.G's body. There are numerous parts that seem to be pieced together from other automatons and such. You also notice, though, that unique streak of grass on the chest. Could be grass, but it also kind of looks like a streak of fingers.
Does it come away?
It does. It dislodges.
Immediately follow that up by sliding a rope through the spokes of his wheel. And I take both ends of that rope and I scuttle up one of the ropes hanging in the room and I slide down over a hook. And
make a death saving throw.
Raise him upside down.
Is the heat metal still active?
Is it still active?
No.
I calmed. I calmed.
Yeah.
Yes.
10?
10 is a success. It's 9 or below, so that's one success.
So just tied him off. He's hanging upside down in
Do
the
you want
room.
me? Should I heal? We knocked him out. Should I heal him to just bring him back? Maybe he's reset?
Heal him. Heal.
Okay.
Fucking heal.
Okay, I'll heal.
Well, everybody ready? I thought that was going to go differently.
I did too. Are you all ready?
I am standing right next to F.C.G. I'm watching you all like a fucking hawk.
He's upside down, right? Inverted.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, like in a like meat hanging on a hook.
Laudna just
18 points of healing.
Oh, thank you.
like kind of quietly starts backing away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm in a way mirroring Ashton.
F.C.G. You come to consciousness in a familiar room, but an unfamiliar perspective. You see all of your friends standing before you upside down. And as you kind of look around, you are hanging from the ceiling, and you are a bit woozy. It's weird to wake up like this. That's odd.
It's hot in here. What happened?
You're also
Color ours eyes.
You're also at 0 stress points.
Amazing.
Stress points?
I'm at
So they're
0
talking in
stress
code to each other.
points.
His eyes are back to the normal color.
How do you feel?
I feel great.
What just happened? Fresh cut.
Well, I mean, we,
Talk out the last 2 minutes.
last 2 minutes, y'all were having tea. Oh, yeah. I still don't know where Dancer is. And, yeah, there were some dolls. You were playing with some dolls, right?
Yeah.
F.C.G.
Oh, do you need... Oh, my gosh, what happened to you? Do you need some healing?
Do you mind?
Sure. I'll cast
Look.
healing word on you. It's gonna be okay. Don't worry,
Are they
Chad,
going
I
to
got
tell
you.
us?
Have you ever seen a wound like this before?
4 points
No.
of healing.
Oh, thank you.
A wound like that?
Yeah.
Did you cut yourself on one of your little thingies?
What?
No, not me.
Was it Fern?
Ashton, has this happened before?
No.
No.
Can we please cut them down now?
Well,
No.
we're all calm because we are calm. Let's just talk a little bit longer. They're okay.
Okay.
No one's going to hurt them.
Very impressive display. It's just out of caution.
You had a bit of an episode.
Okay.
Something happened. You were having a conversation with Dancer, and then you went limp, like unconscious, but a weird kind of unconscious for you. Chetney tried to knock you awake, and you buzzsawed him very violently. Like, I was impressed violently.
This happened to me today?
This was maybe 45 seconds ago.
Your eyes turned red.
Yeah.
Conjured a very impressive and detailed wooden chisel out of energy, and it hovered above my head.
You were talking like somebody else.
What'd I say?
Some pretty hurtful things. Letters?
That's some pretty mean shit.
Surprisingly negative and kind of attacking.
Doesn't really matter, though.
No smiling happy days, that's for sure.
I don't know what to say. I hurt you? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all, shit happens. I tried for a manual reset. Might not have been the best call. But the reaction, I think, has people a little puzzled. Your eyes turned red? And it didn't sound like you were in there at all.
I don't know what to say. I don't remember any of that.
The last thing you remember was trying to talk to Dancer?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's not ever do that again. 'Cause talking to her is what set you off.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
So, when you were in the cave and the thing happened where everybody got hurt and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
What am I trying to say?
Can you guys cut me down? It's sort of uncomfortable to keep the...
From my recollection, is it entirely possible from what I saw at the cave that maybe this happened there? Do I have any memory that would contradict that notion?
You remember seeing everyone torn apart.
Yes.
You remember seeing the spatters of blood. You remember seeing the remnants of that party by whatever creature pulled it apart. And you all this time just thought like, well, there are many creatures that could have done this.
Yeah.
You spent some time looking at the wound that's on Chetney's chest, thinking back to that. I mean, it's quite possible.
Oh boy. I mean, now that you mention it.
Well, didn't you see something that it was a creature or something?
Oh, I didn't actually see the creature. I
Hey, cat.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't. I got there afterwards, and F.C.G was the only one left standing.
But when I looked into your memory, I did see some sort of one-eyed creature.
You looked into my memory?
Not just now, but remember back a while ago, you and I tried to figure out what happened on that day.
Try again.
No.
Well, if we're gonna do
Letters,
it,
I'm not.
Well, what was it then?
well,
I mean, if he's hung up and restrained.
a little bit low on. He's kind of damaged right now. Maybe right now is not the time to do it.
When I just looked.
Roll an intelligence check.
Oh boy, this will be fun.
He gets
stressed. I was getting
Natural 20. Never mind.
Shit.
Go.
Oh, that's scared.
So that would be
That is scared.
Intelligence. That's 21.
Okay. You see the word damaged. Remember when you found F.C.G? F.C.G had one of their ocular units was damaged, and you had to go get it repaired with Milo.
That's true.
The one-eyed monster was what they were looking for.
Oh my fucking god!
That killed their friends.
This was a reflection.
I don't know if I say that out loud.
Fresh cut grass. This is a problem.
Oh my god!
Do you remember any of that?
No, I don't.
Insight check just for the technicality of it.
Yeah.
Balls.
Natural 20. No, I don't. I genuinely don't.
I don't know if that's going to be good enough.
When you lost consciousness, it was like you had 100 voices in your head all at once, hundreds of memories, all speaking at the same time. I feel like we need to find someone who understands you. Didn't Imahara Joe talk of other automatons that had been coming to life? Maybe somebody
She knows.
Dancer?
Yeah.
I think that's a very bad idea.
Brought me to life. I mean, she knows more about me than I do.
Yeah, but
We really gotta find her now. Also, I don't think this is entirely bad. That was fucking savage.
It really was quite
That was a
rude.
side of you I haven't seen since that first day we met and you tried to pretend to be intimidating. And I was like, yeah, this fucking bot can roll. And then it wasn't real. And I saw it for real that time. And honey, I'm in.
I'm sorry, Chet. I didn't. I mean, you're so old. I shouldn't have attacked you.
It's okay.
It's so hard when you talk like that. Being all sweet.
Yeah, you flipped a switch, but you're back. This is letters.
Yeah, this is me.
do you have bad thoughts about everyone?
What? Yeah.
Bad thoughts?
Yeah, that you're afraid to say out loud.
Everybody has
No.
bad thoughts about everybody.
Of course not. I support you.
I don't.
Yes, you.
Yes, you do.
No, of course not. I don't. My job is to keep you all healthy and happy.
Maybe they go somewhere.
I've been trying my damnedest to not look into all y'all's minds all the fucking time because it felt like an invasion of privacy. But I will if I have to.
Go ahead.
I'll look into your head every fucking day if I have
I
to
don't
find
have anything
out.
to hide.
Pull this car over.
Go ahead.
He's
I'm
data.
gonna look into your brain right now.
Do you allow?
Sure. Come on in.
Is there a flesh brain hidden
What are you
inside?
specifically looking for?
I'm looking for bad thoughts. The truth behind those bad thoughts.
Okay. The first thing I'll say, you've had a good part of recent years to kind of know the ropes of how to engage with different minds, somewhat.
Plus,
you
we've
know.
mind melded.
Yeah, you guys have become
Remember-
up on it.
yeah,
Yeah.
And you've been through F.C.G's mind, as fresh as it seems. Of only the handful of years of consciousness that are on record within the mind that you've previously touched. You go in there, and there is no memory of the past few minutes of this encounter. It's almost like time looped on itself and then just began rewriting. The memory is just edited out.
Can I
Fully
look
deleted?
for any of those memories that were flashing all at once? Any of those voices that I heard that were different?
You begin to kind of scan through, and you begin to pick up some of these quotes, and they're memories of Orem and you confiding in F.C.G. and in battle, taking the impact of someone else's trauma and hearing the words of discomfort. And
It's not jail. He records every bit of the amount of trauma damage stuff in his memory, and it can all come
in
out
that
at
moment,
once.
it was just all of it folded into a single point in time, to an overwhelming degree.
I can tell you some of the things you hear. You hear Chetney saying, I love working with wood. I didn't feel I needed anyone. And you hear yourself say, I have this thing with crowds. And then you hear Fern say, I have so many regrets. And you hear Orem say, most nights I miss him. The time we had was real good. And Laudna
Either
says,
is a therapy bot, or
Andy,
or
and Ashton says, friends is a complicated word. I try to avoid it.
I've said it once, and I'll say it again. I think we need to open you the fuck up and see what's inside.
I think that we all have to accept that everybody here is a potential fucking powder keg. Except for this one, for some reason, we've decided to have one person who seems healthy and well adjusted. Honestly, it's a little irritating.
Yeah, but you always need one. I believe you're a powder keg. Don't you worry.
While we're looking around at folks, how's Laudna doing?
Laudna has retreated to the back corner of the room, and what does Chetney see?
I've just kind of kept slowly walking backwards, and now I'm pressed up against the corner, hair dripping over my face as she's just deeply distressed and looking kind of like the ring girl in the fucking corner.
No, this is Jenny. Travis. Okay.
This could be fucking any of us.
Travis
Let's
is
just accept
PTSD.
that. I do not. This could have been any of us.
Like what, we would all snap and try to kill each other?
Yeah.
Probably.
This is not the first time it's happened, has it?
Well, it was one bite. Look, it was,
You snapped. You hear in your head, you just snapped.
I snap all the fucking time. And you, well, honestly, I don't think anyone here is as afraid of you as you are.
That's good.
And we're in this fucking together. We are here. We have decided to be around each other. We have decided to be this fucking explosive. So why don't we just try and fix each other very slowly and not decide that one person is the fucking problem?
Oh, by no means. I also don't think we should open him up, Fern, any more than we should open you up or Chet up. F.C.G, you're a person with some serious trauma.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Not the phylactery of Vecna. Pate, maybe.
Laudna slowly starts walking.
Or.
Are you okay?
May I?
Do what?
Fix you a little.
Sure. Can you do that?
I just trace where I dug my fingers into his head, and if I could do a little mending to kind of pop it back into shape.
Plunger on a car.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
There you go.
Undo the dent.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it.
I think I should, but as long as you're okay.
I am if you are.
I have a whole new respect for you. Can I show you what you look like?
Sure.
And I'll use minor image to just make a small little conjuration of F.C.G lunging with red eyes and a buzzsaw.
Gotta go.
Frozen in time.
That's horrifying.
It's your ultimate form.
I hope it's not my ultimate form.
Just remember, when we need this in battle, we need like a code word to call it forth.
I'm not an attacky
Summon it
thing.
from
I'm
the
a
depths.
healy thing. I don't want to be that. I don't think.
Remember.
That's your whole thing is wolfing out.
Who did Dancer buy you from again?
Buy me?
Yeah,
Oh,
didn't she acquire you somehow?
Joe said something about that, right?
You were broken down on a cart, and she bought you and brought you back, right?
Yeah, I that's what, I mean, I don't know. All I know is I woke up.
I wonder who had you before.
We gotta talk to Dancer now. Not with you, unfortunately. Maybe from a safe distance.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, to be honest, it didn't really sound like she wanted to see me too much.
Well,
I mean,
if you pulled that on her, then
I think you might have.
I might have.
I think upon reflection of the day that we met,
Say it.
I think that might have been.
Say it.
I don't think that the cave is what killed your friends. I think you might have had an episode.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear and wild.
So it's our responsibility. It's your responsibility to figure this shit out.
Oh boy. It's okay. Hey, it's all good. Nope.
Is it okay?
Yeah, look, we're gonna figure it out. Just stay with us, okay?
You like doing the work. This is work. This is good work.
And hey, maybe it's a good warning if he goes all limp and staticky, we don't hit him in the head.
Listen, a little kinetic energy never hurt anybody
Clearly
except
it
me.
did.
Well, what's interesting though, it seems like when you get to a certain point and almost maybe dying, another version of you pops out. So
close to dying?
Well,
I don't think
I
that's
don't know.
really what
What do you think
happened.
that really
That's not
was?
really what happened.
what happened?
Just a.
they just look like they fritzed out for a second and then.
We're all going to figure this out. And you're going to be better for it. We're going to figure it out.
Maybe if I'm dangerous, maybe you should take my tools and my weapons and things.
Oh, we got your buzzsaw.
You do realize you're missing an arm, and Orm is holding your buzzsaw.
Orm shoves his sword into the dirt. We gotta come to an agreement, though. Every one of you guys is carrying around some kind of awful. And every one of you has fucking snapped, just like he said. We don't have time for any of that to drag any one of us down, and we have to be better together. Have to. If Letters flips out like that again, if you shred the person next to you, if you turn into Night of the Living Dead, if you go ham and smash anything, if you keep going on a thieving run,
That doesn't hurt anybody. I'm just.
unless it does.
Okay. That's probably right. Unless it's.
And we already talked last night.
Yeah.
I need all of you to try to be better together than you are alone, because we are in a spot that nobody else is in, and nobody is seeing all this shit the way we are right now.
Oh.
So we're either better together and solve it, or it all goes off the rails and all falls apart. So moving forward, if one of us falls out of line, the rest of us bring him back in. And I need that commitment from all of you moving forward.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll let this slide. That was terrifying. But I need that commitment from you.
I don't know.
Letters, you gotta know.
Well, I don't. I've hurt people before. I've killed people before. I tried to do it again. How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to stop that? I mean, I'll try. But I can't control. I don't know if I can control myself. Will you make sure I don't do it again?
Yeah.
Yes. If you do too.
Okay. I'll do my best. Yeah.
What if I'm just putting this out there, just a little extra thing? What
Here it
if we
comes.
could use just a little bit of that fire that he had if we have an emergency? We won't do it. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to stop talking
Yeah, I
right
think
now.
the problem would be turning it off or directing it.
Yeah.
That was fascinating.
Plus, I don't know if it was an enjoyable experience for him. At least what I saw in your brain when it was happening, I didn't feel like you were enjoying yourself.
I hope not.
Unlike you, Chet, I know you really enjoy it when you wolf out.
everybody enjoys it.
It's really
Are you
remarkable.
asking for?
No, I would
Do you
rather
want
not.
some?
No, I don't want the
Okay.
show. I don't. Right now.
I feel like I've walked in on something.
Oh, that's right.
Well, good morning, everyone. I can make some coffee before we all
That
make
would
our
be
way to the
wonderful.
city.
Thank you
I'll
so
go ahead and do
much.
that, and I'll just close the door behind me. And Birdie leaves in.
Or you agree though that we gotta get Dancer over here to look at this thing, but we also gotta talk to her about F.C.G. without them present. But that's a must now,
We
right?
gotta talk to Dancer.
Yeah, we gotta. That's a must.
Can I get down now?
Please. Orm picks up the blade and cuts the rope, and then
Already there.
catches the rope to counterweight it, and
Yeah.
lifts slowly up into the air.
And I'm using
very pirate.
telekinesis to try to softly bring you down as well.
Okay, buddy.
I'll take off my bolt thrower and give it to Orem, and my grapple cannon, I guess. And
No,
give it
you
to
need that. That's a tool.
No, I can't.
How is the buzzsaw too? Was it one of the pieces that eroded and got all gnarly, or?
I mean, the erosion is easy to clean off. Okay. It's not like it's physically damaged forever, but it still carries some of the leftover grotesqueness that was an after effect of your ability.
You take it.
What's that?
I'm trying to clean
Squeaky
you up.
clean.
And with prestidigitation, it's easy enough to clean up. It comes off pretty nice.
You keep it. Just know that if that happens again, we're going to do what we have to do to stop you. And that's what everybody has to be willing to do to everyone else in this circle.
I'm willing to kill all of you if it means protecting the rest of us.
You're dead to me. There's too much at stake.
Hey, don't sweat it. We've been together for a while now, and that's the first time that's happened on a call where you reached out to somebody that wasn't even here. That's a pretty good percentage. You're in control of yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just keep track of the things that set you off, and then fucking run when they do, and
Okay.
hopefully
Maybe
we
we're
can
just
turn you off or you
a
turn
little
us
more
off.
careful deep diving into your memories. Until we can find someone who can really help us.
Okay. All right. Still, I might feel better if you just hold on to them for like a day. I don't know.
Hold on to what?
My sharp things.
What if you need it?
I think we should talk to Dancer about where that thing came from.
What? You mean the
buzzsaw?
buzzsaw?
It doesn't look like you're...
No, it was part of one of the other automatons. I salvaged the parts after.
Maybe that part was,
No, you don't have to say it. You know, you don't.
You salvaged that part after Ashton came to help you guys? Or
Yeah.
okay.
We sort of buried what we could find, and then there were some parts that were just sort of scattered and left about, and
Whose buzzsaw was it at one point?
let me double check.
I believe it was...
I think it was.
Yes.
Seem to recall.
Young's Timmy.
I'll never forget Matt saying that was Pussy's buzzsaw. I'm telling you, it was
Yeah,
Pussy's.
no, I remember that.
It was pussy.
Why?
Pussy's buzzsaw.
And the
I'll give you worse.
grapple cannon was oatmeal's.
Oh,
But it's okay that
all right.
it was that the buzzsaw was Pussy's, as long
It's been a
as the
productive
grapple
morning.
cannon wasn't.
I guess we're heading back.
That would have
now.
been the worst case.
After coffee.
Uh-huh.
Does anybody really need coffee at this point?
Yes.
You've been healed. Stop your bitching.
Oh, it festers.
I'll go ahead and pour around. Birdie goes and gives cups to those who need it and begins to gather her things. Ollie Calloway is going to stay with the machine along with Hondir and both keep an eye on the space. And See what we can try to do to start fixing it and put it together and make sure nothing strange happens in the interim. Unless you have any other business to handle.
As we're walking out, I'm just gonna stop Laudna.
I know that wasn't you.
I don't know what happened.
You went outside before that. You were talking to her.
She wanted the other rock. The one that Sashimi gave birth to.
What a sentence.
Seriously though, where did pate come from? I am now paranoid that is.
Right.
She said
Might be a
that everyone, that all of you all would betray me. And then I came in and
Laudna.
Fresh cut Grassley did that and
She's an evil bitch who hung you from a tree. She's not gonna say anything that helps you. You know that she's using you.
what if that is... What if they were right?
Everyone's gonna betray you?
No, when F.C.G said that I've never been alive.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I know I was alive.
You had a life.
I just don't know what it was about me that...
F.C.G. listened to all of our memories. He listened to everything we've said, and
yeah, I think his original designation before he was
earnestness,
purposed
and he's listened to our fears and
there
our hopes
was
and our dreams.
fire off.
And in that moment, they used that against you, and that's all that was. They knew what would hurt you the most. All right?
I'm just starting to wonder if I was always a blank canvas, even in my youth. I don't know.
You have one of the biggest sparks I've ever seen. You don't need a pulse for that.
I go
pale in
comparison to yours. Comments stop, but I don't know a word when this comes out, just like
We'll get
all
through
these
this.
sounds out like.
We'll get
always
F.C.G.
here.
better, and we're gonna get her out of your head. And then we're gonna, kill that god on Ruinous. I don't know. Might as well set our goals high, right?
Gods. It might be 2.
Might be 2.
Maybe 3. I don't know.
Yeah, if it's what I think, and it's like a god who absorbed another god,
Smiley day.
they're gonna need to they're gonna need to get to level 20 before they do the final battle.
Orm yanks his blade out of the dirt after everyone has left. Just gives it 2 slow flourishes in the air. I'm trying, Dad. I'm trying.
Let's play.
Tense. More conscious maybe than you wanted to be this early in the day. And looking forward to the distraction of the mounting mysteries before you as opposed to the mysteries close to home. You all gather into your array of 2 tandem skirmisher crawlers, and in the early morning sun here in the Hellcatch, tear off in the direction of Bassaris to whatever awaits you there. And that's what we'll end this episode. Pick up there next week.
Game.
No.
This is everything I wanted.
It's taking some turns.
Watching just slow things just all building for so many episodes. Just like, I don't know when all they're going to hit. And it's just like,
They all
wham, 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 wham. Like, oh, God.
Yeah. And then the triggering things you wouldn't trigger, and then they hit it all
episode 30. Look it up. Every campaign.
It's a thing, yeah?
Is it really a thing?
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, that's right.
the Briarwood arc
That shit kicks
ended
off.
towards the end of, or
That's
started
right,
kicking
when-
up.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
26, 27.
And then around 30 was when, with Mighty Nine, when we
Towers
got
of
off.
Dash, the
Yeah,
Oh,
can.
jeez.
when you were like, we gotta go find my
Towers
husband in
really
Felderwin.
Oh.
I feel like 30 might have been end of the pirate arc.
He's in the Pirate arc.
Anyway, regardless,
Wow.
Wow.
this is crazy. I'm excited to play
Holy.
next session.
Me
See where it's
too.
going. Well, awesome. We'll contemplate all these things for a little bit, as I'm sure you will too. Thank you all so much for joining us. We love you very much.
Thank you,
It's a
I think.
Thursday. Good night.
Let's try what we can do tonight. So much lore. I think we will need the 2 weeks just to process. Until then, thank you for joining me. This is Trina Rio Mentra, Elven YouTuber. I wish thee good fortune in the quest of life.